Friday, Friday. Let me just get this thing set. All right. It's Friday, mofos. Happy Friday to everyone. Okay. So, let's see. It is very, very cold. As usual. Painstakingly cold. So since Richie Boy isn't around, I don't know what happened to him. Piece of dried up broccoli. I figured, alright, we'll do another Barry Beamer video. So, without further ado, happy Friday, Smooth. This is some of Barry Beamer's SEMA builds. SEMA. Let's get into it.
Hello, this is Beamer and Son Garage.
Today
is Sunday, November 17th, and it's the last day of the SEMA car show out there in Las Vegas.
SEMA.
You can see, we're not in Vegas anymore. We didn't even make it to Vegas. But watching all those YouTubers on YouTube channels, different channels, there was a Taylor Ray we watched. There was a 4-lane blacktop, and another one we was watching, Auto Top Pelua, I think that's how you pronounce them. They were all down there, and of course a lot of other people, Gas Monkey Garage, Finnegan from, of course, Roadkill, Finnegan's Garage. He was down there. He had glass to be down there, and it gave me an idea.
Did it?
My ideas are, right here, you can see them. The Mach 1 would be a perfect car for the SEMA build. Build it, probably take 2 or 3 years to build that car. Eleanor would be a great car.
Oh, yeah, look at
the LTD, the 69 LTD. The Roadrunner would be a phenomenal build. I saw some cars down there at the SEMA show that I have right here.
You are so full of shit, Barry.
A 65 Catalina 2+2 at the show.
And guys, this is how long ago? This is old.
Catalina. Mine's not the 2+2.
This is 6 years ago.
Exact body. It's a 2-door sports coupe, and this would be a great build. The Catalina would be a fantastic build for the SEMA show. And yes, and I could just imagine, wild-looking like 22s or something on the front, and some 24s.
20 who's?
With
20 who's?
A glossy paint job, probably slammed to the ground, hydraulics or bagged. This would be a phenomenal build for the SEMA show. If it's got its own patina, you wouldn't have to put fake patina on that car. I've seen some of the cars that they were showing on the YouTube channels, some of the ones that was mentioned, Taylor Ray, the ones that had fake patina, it was just too much. Mine's got real patina.
Oh yeah, that's real patina.
Fake patina, mine's real. The Camaro over here would be a killer build. Put a blown big block in it, 454.
Oh.
That's a 76 Camaro. That would be a killer, car for the SEMA show.
Oh yeah, it would.
The 65 Mustang, it's got patina.
Yeah. Got no title.
Build. They had a 65. I believe it was a fastback they had, but nobody had a coupe, so I got a coupe, and that would be phenomenal. This car here is a friend of mine's car, a Ford Elite. That would be a phenomenal build for the SEMA show.
Is this fucking guy cooked?
So many cars here that watching that.
That Fifth Avenue would be a phenomenal build.
Down there at the SEMA show this year, down at the 2019 SEMA down in Vegas, just really got my juices going. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to take 2 or 3 years, and I'm going to take one of these cars, and I'm going to build a car for the SEMA show We got the 65 6-cylinder here. That'd be a phenomenal build for the SEMA show.
That'd be phenomenal.
You know, there's a lot of things I have around here that could make it to the SEMA show. There's no problem. I don't see a problem in taking 2 or 3 years to build a car. You know, take one car. I mean, the problem is, of course, going to be to, you know, pick out which one it's going to be. You know, they got the
What a
Roadrunners.
douchebag.
A phenomenal car for the SEMA. It's got for the SEMA show. It's got the air grabber hood. You know, I didn't see anything like that down there. You know, it's got the air grabber hood on it.
Oh yeah.
That would be a phenomenal. Even
Phenomenal.
the Omega would be a hit.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people don't like it, but I think it would make
This dude's smoking crack.
for the SEMA show. The Duster
Clearly.
would. The Charger.
Oh
That
yeah.
would be a phenomenal build for the SEMA show.
How many times do you
Even the
say
Dodge
fucking
880,
phenomenal?
You don't see a car like this anymore. You know, this is 1964 Dodge 880. That would be a phenomenal build.
Phenomenal, guys. It would be phenomenal.
You know, 20s on the front, maybe some 21s in the back. You know, maybe some Boyd wheels or possible chip fuse wheels on it. That'd be a phenomenal build.
It'd be phenomenal.
You know, the Duster would, the Charger would, of course. Even the Cadillac here. You take that Coupe de Ville right there and just totally deck it out and put some 20.
It would be phenomenal.
On it. Even a 5.0 Mustang. I didn't see any 5.0 Mustang.
That'd be phenomenal.
You know, that's Blackie. You know, Blackie would be a phenomenal build for the SEMA show. You know, the Fury. You know,
Oh,
you see
phenomenal.
Old Dodges like that. Old Fury.
Be fucking
It's a
phenomenal.
four-door. But you don't see a four-door Cornet in the SEMA show. That would be phenomenal. My favorite, of course, would be
Good morning.
Barracuda. You know, I've had
Busted.
this car, oh God, let's see, my son was 9 years old.
Oh, here we go.
And he's 37, so I've had this car for almost 30 years. I gave it to my son. It actually belongs to my son now, but it sits here at Beamer and Son Garage, and I can do pretty much anything I want with it. And I could turn that into a phenomenal build for the SEMA show.
Every time he
Of course,
says
my son
phenomenal,
has
you
a
gotta
Skyline
take a
right here,
drink.
the 455 two-door custom would be a phenomenal build.
It'd be
You know,
phenomenal.
72 Mach 1.
Phenomenal.
You know, plenty of patina. You know, that would be a phenomenal. The Mach 1. I mean, I could just go on and on and on here. What cars would be, you know, just spectacular to turn it into a SEMA build.
Absolutely.
The Charger, of course, is one of my favorite. I did see one of them down there. So that's been done before. But there's never been an 880, you know. Like
I wonder why, Barry.
There's never been an 880. You know, I don't think there's ever had a Coupe de Ville Cadillac. The 880 would be phenomenal of a build for that show. You know, I've never seen anything like that down there. You know, Crown Vic, I don't think they've ever done a Crown Vic. There's a Crown Vic.
Yeah.
It is a four-door, but, you know, I mean, I do believe the Oldsmobile would flourish.
They made two-door Crown Vics? I didn't know that.
You know, in that style. You know, the SEMA. With maybe some 24s.
Oh, yeah.
22s on it or something, you know. That car would be phenomenal. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Wild looking drivetrain in it, you know, some wild paint, interior done up.
Fuck yeah.
You know, great SEMA build. We're going to try to go across this frozen bridge right here.
I hope you slip and break your fucking head.
And I'm probably not going to be able to make it. I'm going to slip and fall.
Dumbass.
Hang on, people.
Hey, guys, that'd be a phenomenal build.
There's a car over here that I think would be the most spectacular SEMA build of all. Whoa, that about went down.
What about the boat?
Here at Beamer and Son Garage, we like to have fun. Richard Rollins, now he was building a car, Gas Monkey Garage, that's Rollins. He was building a car, we got three of them here. He built a 72 Riviera. I got three of these Rivieras.
Oh, yeah.
I got 73 Riviera.
Not anymore.
That would be a build, but he's already done it. So it's kind of redundant to do what somebody else has done. But that car right there, that's Christine.
Oh, yeah.
That car
Phenomenal.
is a 70 Cobra Jet Mustang. It's got some boss stripes on it. But, you know, I think that would be the build of a lifetime for the SEMA show.
The SEMA
I
show.
saw one down there. I think it was that Auto. I'm subscribed to him. He had one, a video. He showed a set.
Barry, They wouldn't even let you in SEMA. Dumbass. That'd be a phenomenal build right there. That's got patina on it. That would be another phenomenal build for SEMA. The SEMA show. Crown Vics. I never knew that they made two-door Crown Vics.
He called it a 69. He obviously don't know the difference between a 69 and a 70. That's a 70. I have both here. And the difference is the taillight panel, and of course the fenders have got one headlight. The 69's got two. The taillights are different. But this here would be a phenomenal build. You can see, where I'm going with it.
Exactly. 100,000 minimal, right? I mean, you're talking thousands of hours for those SEMA cars that are fucking perfectly flawless. This fucking guy.
You see that quarter panel?
Look at that quarter panel, ready for SEMA.
And this would be a phenomenal SEMA build. This would be my choice. It would either be this or a Roadrunner. Of course, the Mach would be up in the top there, and of course, Eleanor right there with it, and the LTD, and my son's Skylark, 8880. But this is gonna be my pick for my build for the SEMA show. It already has plenty of patina. It's not fake patina, it's real. There's rust on the roof.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Oh,
right
that's
now.
real. We know that.
It's coming off of it. It's starting to melt right there. But this would be the build. It's got the shaker hood.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
It's got the single headlights. It's a real 70, 1970. That's what a 70 grill looks like.
Absolutely.
Auto topper guys from.
Show us the cat shit inside. That would be phenomenal for SEMA. Open the door.
They had a green 70, and they were calling it a 69, but this is a 70, and that's what that was too. That was a 70.
Oh, yeah.
And so yeah, that would be my pick.
Yep.
For the SEMA show right
SEMA.
there.
Phenomenal.
And I've been watching it the last couple of days. It just started. I guess it started Sunday, Monday last week, and it ends up today. So, I've never wanted to build a car for SEMA. I've heard about it. It never interested me.
Barry, you don't build cars. Remember?
But now watching it, it's really got me going. I realized I got, some potential.
You sure that Oxycontin didn't get you going?
Christine is, the best here. She's got her own built-in roll cage in it. She's got a roll cage already in her.
Go and look at the cat
Built
shit.
by Johnny Morehouse, this would be
Phenomenal.
This would be my pick, out of all the cars right here to make it.
It's fucking phenomenal, guys.
A show winner. It would definitely be a show winner. I don't think anybody could compete with that. The quarter panels on that car.
Oh, yeah.
It's already, half done.
Absolutely.
And over here, there's a couple other ones, of course.
There you go. What about that truck?
The SEMA cars, there's a four-door Bonneville. That could be cool. You bag it, slam some, 20.
You destroyed that car with your tow truck.
There's another Riviera. That there's a custom, that's a GS. That's a GS Skylark Riviera. It's not Skylark. It's a Riviera. It's a GS Riviera 73 rib. And it's a 455 car. And you can see right there. GS.
Yeah.
Stands for Grand Sport. So this would be a phenomenal build. It's definitely got its patina. It's got a lot of patina. That's for sure. This car here would be, a possible show stopper. If you just use the patina. And then, of course, put a modern drivetrain in it and fix it up. And, of course, we still got the motorhome over here. We haven't got around to put the starter on it yet. Winter set in. There's the four-door dually truck that we knocked off the jack stands.
Oh, yeah.
It's still sitting on the ground from where we wrecked it. We hit it with the old Omega, and we call it the Omega. And right there's where we hit it at. It's awful weird how we hit it in the fender, and we knocked the back of it off the jack stand. So we hit it in that fender, and she ended up, going to the ground. So, but yeah, that would be a great car to build. That Christine over there, that's my favorite. And of course, this Mustang here now. It's a '94 Mustang. That could be a SEMA build too.
Oh, yeah.
And
Definitely.
Cadillac. We had the Coupe de Ville over there. There's the Coupe de Ville over there. But over here is a four-door Fleetwood.
Oh, definitely.
And
There we
this
go.
would be a possible, build for SEMA. You never see a four-door Fleetwood of SEMA.
I wonder
You
why.
bagged it, put some 22s and some 24s on it. There's another Crown Vic. My truck now would be a choice for, a SEMA build would be my four-door. I call her Big Red. A Big Red would be awesome if you bagged it, you slammed it to the ground, put some probably, I don't know, 28s or 26s on it.
28.
And
Woo!
left the patina with it. It's a four-door, 9-foot utility bed, got a record boom in it. This truck here was my money maker.
Oh, yeah.
And, she's got a compressor in the back of it, an inflow air compressor gasoline. It's got a record boom. There's toolboxes in it. There's toolboxes made onto the utility, truck where it carries all its, tools. And this was my money maker. I love Big Red. She's sporting a big 454. That would be a truck SEMA build. I think that would be probably a winner.
Oh, yeah. That would definitely
I
win
think
something
it
at
would.
SEMA.
It'll take maybe 2-3 years to build it. It's definitely going to take some money. I've been crunching the numbers,
Uh,
and those guys are spending, in excess of hundreds of thousands of dollars for their bills. And I've done the numbers. Like I said, I crushed the numbers, and I'm not going to have anything like that in my cars. Here's another one that would be a great build. 73 Challenger.
This fucking guy's delusional.
Big block. That would be a great build for the SEMA show. That's all one they had down there.
They got a 57 in there?
I'm not afraid.
That would be a phenomenal build.
I got a four-door Skylark. That's kind of outclassed. The two doors are more cooler, But, we got a four-door Tempest.
Yep.
That would be a cool car to build. I'm not going to build it. But
I
it would
shot
be a
the
cool
clerk.
car for the show, for the SEMA show. In this field here, I think the best candidate would be your, Pontiac, your Skylark, and your Bonneville over here. You got your Bonneville here, and then you got
Or is that the one you picked up?
Tempest there. But right there, that's another Barracuda. That's a 65 Barracuda, another one my son bought. And when we bought it, it was really rough.
Oh, yeah.
We fixed it up.
Barry, by the way, when my dad saw in your newest videos what the floors look like in that car, he said he doesn't want that car anymore.
It still looks pretty good.
That's a piece of
just
shit.
sold this car, I don't know, years ago. There's some issues with the spark. So we need to get the spark going again, get this car back up and going. This would be a good build for the SEMA show.
Oh, he's got no clue,
It's
exactly.
a 65 Barracuda.
He's fucking delusional.
6-cylinder car. I got a truck over there, a Ford, which nice, the Green Monster would be my choice for a SEMA build. It'd be between Big Red and the 77 here. I got the 77
Oh, yeah.
quarter-ton Chevrolet pickup truck here.
There you
That
go.
would be a cool SEMA build.
Yeah, that ain't
I
bad.
didn't realize it, but I wish I wouldn't have painted the back of it the black and red two-tone. I wish I'd have left it alone because that would have been perfect, with the patina that it has on it, and to leave it alone, and then build it to everything else around it. But
Wow,
would have
that
been a cool
that
build.
at the time looked like it was the cleanest truck he had. Show us underneath.
Like branches and
Oh,
weeds
boy.
growing up through my bumpers. This here's got a wicked grill. It's a 66 Bonneville. If it was a two-door car, I would say it would definitely be a show winner, a show stopper. You can make it into a two-door, which would be probably more than I want to do to it. But you could make this into a two-door, and then it would be something. This thing's got power windows, power locks, cruise control. It's got air. This thing's got everything. It's got all the, crap, all the chrome on it. Even a four-door build on this would be phenomenal. You don't see anybody building. This is body by Fisher. It's a Broham. I've
Yeah.
never seen a Broham. This was the first one. This is a Broham by Fisher body. And so, that would be a phenomenal build.
Oh, yeah.
I got another.
Hey, Barry, we got one of those outside.
Got
A Broham.
We've got all kinds of parts that, to build this car. It does have a drivetrain in it.
Oh, yeah.
And that'd be a phenomenal, but I really like this car. My son said something about it.
Yeah.
This was my car, and I traded him this car for the four-door Skylark, which is the black one right there. I traded the Skylark, and I traded this car for the Skylark. But this was my car. It belongs to my son now. This would be a phenomenal build.
He
for
got
the
fucked.
SEMA show too. I mean, if you can try to imagine, what it would look like with something like Boyd wheels on it. Maybe some
90% of those cars are.
that drivetrain, or maybe something a little bit more elaborate
Yeah.
than that drivetrain in it.
Exactly.
And this would be a phenomenal build,
But unless, he can read it,
cool.
it doesn't.
Even the Fairmont would be a phenomenal
Oh,
build.
yeah.
79 Fairmont.
There you go.
Oh, no, that's a Zephyr. That's a Zephyr.
That's
Same
a
as the
Zephyr.
Fairmont.
Yeah, it's a Zephyr. What are you talking about,
Zephyr's
Jimmy?
got some cool lines on it. It's got them built-in louvers in the fender.
Oh, yeah.
And
Definitely.
that would be really a cool, vehicle to build. One of my favorite trucks around here is, of course, Joe Rumpy's Ford Ranger. It's an 85 Ford Ranger. This would be a really super cool truck to build. It's got plenty of patina with the original paint. My buddy, Joe Rumpy owned this truck. I got it from him. And this would be the ultimate patina truck. I mean,
Patina.
You can see the patina this thing's got. There's not a panel on it that's straight. This truck has just beat all to hell and back. But this would be a cool truck for the SEMA build.
This
SEMA. Every single thing, the fence bumper, the busted grill, use all that, keep all that intact. Don't try to fix it, clear coat it, put a cool drivetrain, a cool interior in it, and you can see the bed is, it's got all the patina, that would be cool. It's really in right now. I didn't realize how much the patina was in. It's in so much that people are trying to replicate it. I don't have to replicate it. It's already got it. The time, Father Time's already done that. And they're doing tow trucks. Guess what? I got one. I got the white truck right here. That would be a cool, with the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
And both of it, updated and some cool wheels and a cool drivetrain and a cool interior. And I'm in there. I'd be in there with this truck. I'd probably have to add something right here.
You think?
Like a box or something, of course, they'll try to match the patina that the truck has.
Why don't you put a sleeper on it?
Flag right here. So there was red, white, and blue and stars on it. That was American flag. It faded out over the years, but it was originally, an American flag. When I first got the truck, I remember seeing it, thinking that's kind of cool, And so yeah, it was on both sides, and there it is again. But it's all faded out, Mother Nature, took her away. So this would be a cool truck for a SEMA build.
SEMA.
And they're doing car haulers. Of course they're not, patinaed out. This is patina all the way. You can see the bed on it. You can't replicate that patina.
No.
Look at the front of it.
You can't replicate that.
That only gets like that over time.
Yeah.
It took years and years. Now here's another one.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Look at that.
Would be the Valiant.
Jesus.
That's got a lot of patina.
That's
Cool
got a lot of cancer, dude. That ain't
all
patina.
It would be to, skim it, clear coat it, put a cool drivetrain in it with, some interior. It wouldn't take a lot and some wheels. And boom, I got to see my possible show winner right there in the Valiant. Don't love my Valiant. I love my Valiant. You can see there's a lot of patina on that car. And, you can't it's even got the green mold down there, and the rust on the roof, you can only get that over years. That just doesn't happen overnight. Even the 5.0, which is actually the 5.8 box body, would be a great car for the show. You could do that car up, maybe something, blown small block in it, maybe a big block, and make that a SEMA winner. I'm not much into the late models, but I have them here. This this Grand Prix would be a possible show winner. I would definitely want to put a modern day
I can't take
rear-wheel
it.
drive engine and rear end in it, and that could be a SEMA car.
Absolutely.
Show car. And of course the Bonneville.
What about the Toyota Corolla?
It hurts it. It's got too many doors. But the Grand Prix would be in there because she's got the wide track body.
Oh, yeah.
The special edition car, GT. and it's two-door. So yeah, the Grand Prix would definitely be there. I do like the body lines on the Bonneville. I think the Bonneville would be super cool to have it in the SEMA show.
Is he
I just love
fucking
them lines
fucked or
on that
what?
car. It's got a really neat grill and front nose and just a body down the side. I just love this car here. The Bonneville would be a show winner. I think it would. It'd be a four-door, but that would hurt.
Well,
But
we went right by
my
the.
favorite one.
Here we go.
You call, we haul.
Yep.
The rollback. I think the rollback would be awesome. It's already got the big block in it. And all I want to do is probably upgrade it and build it. And this would be, not our car hauler, but our rollback to the SEMA. This truck would be awesome.
I want to know you don't. I don't think you want what he's smoking.
I could win. It might take a year or two to build this. Might take 3. But right now at this point, that's all I have. I have plenty.
There's no way that this is from
to
weed.
build a car.
This is from like
like
chemicals.
or some of these guys try to rush it, and get it to the show. I got 3 months to build it, $300,000. No, I don't have 300,000, and I got all the time in the world. But the Skylark would be a cool build. I didn't see any Skylarks.
Oh yeah.
The 71 custom.
There you go.
This is a
Barnacles.
custom Skylark. It's a 71 455 car. And it's got its badges. It'd be a cool ship for the build. It really would.
Wow, it has a Buick.
Between
badge on
Christine and I think the Mach and the Roadrunner, of course now Eleanor I like the hood on the 72 Mach here. It's got this real cool hood on it with the Ram Air. So I like that Ram Air hood. And of course there's a 69. Now that's the difference of the 69 taillight and the one I showed you out there in the field there, Christine. You can see the difference. That's a 69 car. The other one out there is a 70.
He's smoking weed that he's growing in the
Get confused. The 69 had the quarter scoops. And you can see the quarter scoop right there. So yeah, this car that they had down there, it was a green 70 fastback. And somebody just cut the quarter scoops in it. And, these guys missed a diagnosis for a 69 when it was actually a 70. They just put the quarter scoops in it. But the 69 has a different taillight panel, and it's got the 4 headlights. And there's the 4 headlights. There's 2 on that side, and there's 2 over here. So yeah, there you go. That's the 69. So the Mach 1, the 69 Mach would be, definitely a hard one not to want to take to the SEMA show. Eleanor, I love Eleanor. I'd want to take it to the show. I can't take them all. The LTD would be one to build. It's a 2-door 69 LTD. I call it the Gator McCluskey remake.
Oh yeah.
Because if the Gator had a chance, I'm sure he'd probably, park that 71 and come out with a 69. That's the one I would have ran.
Oh yeah.
I've had a
definitely.
71. I've had the 69. I still got the 69. And the 69 is my favorite. I like the body lines better. His was a 4-door. That's a 2-door. So yeah, of course, now this 4-door here is a 455 car. Now it was originally a 352 barrel. That'd be a cool car for the SEMA show, but then again, it's got too many doors. It's just a 4-door. You don't see any 4-doors. My son was on there last night. He did find one car, but a later model car, and it was a 4-door. I like the Fury. I like the 73 Fury that we have sitting there. She is a 4-door, but I think that would be a cool build for the SEMA show.
Mr. Grinch, I need your help.
Mr. Grinch.
And the tow truck, they were showcasing car haulers, right there. There'd be a SEMA build, right there. That would probably take superseding over Big Red. This would be awesome for a SEMA build. And the Roadrunner is gonna have to wait. I'm definitely gonna want to. If I'm gonna build one, I'm gonna want to do Christina over there. But the Roadrunner would be in the top billing for it. Between the Roadrunner and Eleanor and the Mach, the 69 Mach. Of course, the 72 Mach. There's quite a few of them over here.
The Mach.
But I think it'd be Eleanor. So, I'm talking 2 or 3 years down the road. I want to try to started on that idea now. It's fresh in my mind. You know, watching the latest 2019 SEMA show. I want to build a car for it, and that's what we're going to do here at Beamer and Son Garage. We're going to pick a car. That's going to be Christine, and we're going to build a car for it. It may, like I said, it may take 2 to 3 years before we get a car done. We're not going to rush it.
Look how it used to be that Pet Cemetery looking railing.
She's kind of frozen right now and frozen in time. Here it's winter here at Beamer and Son Garage, so we're going to go inside and warm up. Here's one of my cats calling out from her warmth there. That's Matt over there. But yeah, we're going to get up here. We're going to dream about our SEMA show. We're going to watch a little bit more, get some more ideas. And, you know, please subscribe to my channel. You can see me and my son got a lot of cars here. We got a lot of hot rods, you know, we got a lot of dreams. And we're going to make them happen. So stick with us. We're a winner. We're, of course, we're the Beamers, you know. It's Beamer and Son Garage forever, and the rest never. So we'll see you next time. And please subscribe to us and check us out. Tell you.
That guy's fucking delusional.
Some people say when it comes to my Ford SUV, I'm a bit of a control freak. What's wrong with that? Who doesn't want...
Hello, this is Beamer and Son Garage. Back for another installment here. Today, we're showing our motorhome that we just recently purchased. It's an 81 Pace Aero made by Fleetwood. And it's got the 440 in it that we won. And we really love it. We got it over there in the field over there. You can see it. Of course, there's a collection of automobiles and trucks and cars. And there's our original MOC, our original motorhome. But there's our new motorhome. It's our new MOC. That's a mobile operational center, as we like to call it around here. And also got a new addition here. We got Matt down here with a couple new kittens. There's 2 black ones with little white paws that are actually are hers. Then there's 2 stripy ones there.
Yeah, Richie boy. Say hello. Is today the day you come out from underneath the blanket, or are you still all wrapped up?
There. That mom's a little crazy. So we got blessed with 4 new kittens. Around here we got basically a kind of a built-in kitten factory here with our mamas, and that's one of them right there. She's actually milking her 2, and the other 2 that belong a little crazy. They were inside all night. Matt and Little Crazy was all 4 of them kittens, and it looks like they're getting a little extra breakfast this morning there. But these guys are just as cute as can be.
No, it looks like they're getting refused.
We have around here, we just love them. And yeah, we got our motorhome home. We haven't done a video for like about, I don't know, what, a week now, going on 2 weeks. We haven't done a video.
Richie.
But yeah, we got our motorhome, our new MOC.
Richie. Oh, Richie boy. Richie. Look at this puff of fucking goo right here. Let's go back. Where is the one they call the fat man? Richie boy, come out and play. Hear the birds chirping.
Hello, everybody. It's Rich220.
Woof.
And this is what we got for you today.
Look at that fuck. Oh.
I already had 6 of them in the car, if you remember, right?
Man.
And I was having a problem getting one out. There you go. Okay. The rest of this video is poked at the naysayers. You know who you are. I don't see your fat butt up underneath a car working on hits in any of your videos. You personally. So you talking smack about me just proves that you're stupid. Now, 6 bearings are in. There's no scarring on any of the journals. I checked all 8 of them. I did plastic age on 3 of them. 1 in the beginning of the engine, 1 in the middle of the engine, and 1 on the end of the engine, okay? There are 2 bearings left in that box. That's what's going in. These are all in the car already, all these empty boxes. So, that being said, stop talking crap about me, because I've done lower end repair work on the car and upper end repair work on the car, okay? I have done a timing chain, set of gears, double roller, okay? I have done new radiator hoses for the heater and for the radiator.
It's a radiator.
I have replaced a few rocker arms underneath the valve covers. I have cleaned all of the push rods, and I have cleaned the intake valley, okay, of any sludge that was possibly
You need to
be
clean your valley, bro.
I have since drained this engine twice of its fluid and engine oil. The oil pan is down there loose right now.
Hey, why is there fucking screws there, Jimmy?
I had to do head gaskets twice. The second time they took.
Oh, yeah.
The first time they did not, because I was straddling myself on a plastic stool, straddling a head over the fender, trying to put it in over here. And what it did was it buckled the head gasket up against the firewall.
And Rich, you're telling me you don't have a weight problem.
As you can see from the radiator, we already checked out all the freeze-out plugs and everything else. There is antifreeze in that radiator.
There ought to be.
Okay? I
don't see nothing.
It's been in there since I fixed the heating system. I had that means cleaning it out and making sure everything is in its proper place, not something that's been rigged in order for it to partially work. The last 2 connecting rods are going to be done this afternoon because I just wanted to get them out. They're very easy to put in. All you got to do is take a screwdriver to the bearing itself.
Look at 3i outlets there. Look how bright it is.
And then you can spin.
Won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
STP oil treatment on the part that goes
Rudolph
against the
the
journal.
red-nosed reindeer.
And you can lock it back into the actual connecting rod itself.
Could use that thing as a fucking
you
beacon.
Can pull the connecting rod down using a little bit of a brace on the side of the engine block underneath where the oil pan goes. Okay. Then you can lock down your caps after you put the new bearing in on the cap. Okay.
Oh, cigarette went
Nice
out.
Okay. Then you just lock down your nuts on the connecting rod cap bolts, okay, to 35 foot-pounds for each one. You go back and check them double, make sure, okay. Then I have to, there's a little pin that's in the oil pan that holds the oil pump.
Why don't you poke that thing on your fucking face with that little pin?
And then I got to get up in there and figure out a way to get that little pin to stay in there again, and then put.
Look at that face. They ought to make a fucking bobblehead of that thing. Jesus. The amateur.
The screen back in. Because if not, then I'm going to have to come up with something else in order to get that to stay where it needs to be. Other than that, all I have to do is put the rear oil pan seal and the front oil pan seal back on. some RTV gasket sealing.
Oh yeah,
And,
throw it on there, lather it
down
up.
the bolts.
Yep.
Get some gas because I still have a fuel pump problem. I think it's the inside of the actual fuel pump itself.
The
So what
armature.
I'll do is I'll gravity feed it.
That
from
would be a
here
big ass
in a
bobblehead.
container going right into the carburetor, and then I
And
will run it
then
and let it go until things heat up. Then we'll know for sure everything is.
I like how there's all long hairs in his skin folds where he was shaving and but he couldn't quite get to them. Look at the picture of Barry.
Sealed up like it's supposed to, okay? And I'm pretty sure it is because, I mean, heck, there's nothing leaking anywhere. Let's see, then I gotta get the spark plugs, put them back in. I really
That's
shouldn't
a
have
big
to set the
blackhead
timing
you
too
got
much
there,
because
Jimmy.
All I did was loosen the bolt and turn the distributor a little bit. So I may have to turn it back a hair.
Oh, I just want to grab that fucking thing with a pair of dikes and just fucking cut it off.
The
Ugh.
spark plugs, the reason why I can turn the engine manually by hand is because the spark plugs are loose. They're only held in by like a partial thread right now. And it's allowing the air to escape.
Fucking worms would probably crawl out.
The cylinder walls. Now, I also painted this car. I located all the original parts for this car.
Hey, Rich, you got a huge blackhead there, bud.
The engine and the trans and
It's
all
almost
the
as
parts
big
that
as
are on
3
the
Hialis
engine
there.
externally are the original factory parts. In other words, there are 6 pistons in here that are original from 65 years ago.
7 coats.
Voltage
That's more than single
reducer
stage.
that I bought, I installed because the other one was smoking. Now,
Look at that blackhead.
let's see.
Oh,
I still have to make a battery tray for it, but I'm more concerned at this point with getting the car running. And the last 2, pain in the butt, connecting rod caps, I managed to get them out. And yep, regardless of what those 2 people say, and you know who you are.
hey, Bruce. Hey, dude. I saw the photo, dude. You're over there fucking making photos with AI, I see. Dude. You took a photo of me for my own show, dude. I don't know what made me into an Avenger character or what that is. Dude.
Yes, sometimes you have to hit the caps with a hammer in order to get them loose. You have to be careful, but you can do that. So if you don't think so, you really haven't worked on a car before. So you got no room to talk about anybody else at all. Now, I turned this car.
Oh, here we go.
From what looked like Swamp Thing, which looked like somebody abandoned it in a junkyard 30 years ago.
Take a look at them doors.
Making it a presentable car.
Love it.
And now it's about ready to be a presentable car that runs. And all those people that don't know what they're talking about, do yourself a favor, because every time you post a video saying that I don't know what I'm doing or trying to make fun of this or make fun of that or whatever the case may be, you just wind up making yourself look dumber.
How do you feel, dude? That's a great picture right there. He ought to use that in his fucking autobiography. That could be one of his front pages there. The life of a gangster. It did look better before. He destroyed that thing.
So that's all I got to say. The next video that will be posted will be the video of me driving the car out of the driveway.
Yeah.
It don't have any brakes, but it does have an e-brake.
Oh, yeah.
And that's cable driven.
Yeah.
So, if I have to stop, I will pull that. I'm not going far. I'm just going to drive it out of the driveway to flaunt in all those people's faces that said or naysayed to me that I wouldn't be able to do it. That, yes, I did do it. And you're stupid for thinking, oh.
You didn't do it. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. everybody can't stay on. I'm at work. Same to you, Jinx.
Like and subscribe, folks. Leave a comment down below and hit the bell for post notifications.
Fuck, that dude is fat. He's so full of shit. Alright, let me go back and finish that fucking Beamer video, and then I gotta get going. Got a lot to do today.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need. What a great day.
Flaunt it.
One notebook day.
Looks like they're getting a little extra breakfast this morning there. But these guys are just as cute as could be. These little kittens we have around here, we just love them. And yeah, we got our motorhome home. We haven't done a video for, like about, I don't know, what, a week now, going on 2 weeks.
Oh my god, there was ketchup all over that plate.
Today. But yeah, we got our motorhome, our new MOC. And of course, there's our Omega there off in the distance there. That's our #1 car right there in the YouTube world. A lot of people don't like the Omega. They don't think it's really a muscle car. But let me tell you something, people. That's a muscle car. That's an X-Body GM, which is the same as the Chevy Nova. Oh, there's my Sheba. Hey, Sheba. What up, girl?
That dog's dead.
She's a little camera shot. Yeah, that's my girl right there.
Dead
So
one.
she's tangled up. Are you tangled up, girl? What up? Oh, you're tangled up on a stick, aren't you? You're tangled up on a root over here. Hey, Daddy will fix you, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my girl.
Feed me, you
Oh, yeah,
cocksucker.
that's my girl dog. Yeah, sure enough, there it is. You got
Oh,
tangled
there
up,
it is.
didn't you? Ah, let's see if I can untangle. There we go. That's my girl.
Escort wagon is the best one there.
The
Yep.
body over here is, if it's a Chevy Nova, it's accepted. But if it's an Olds or a Pontiac or even a Buick, it's not accepted. I don't know why. I mean, there's just people that they just don't know a muscle car when they see one. But there's a muscle car right there.
Yep, that's a muscle car.
Omega. And around here we call it the It May Go, because it may go and it may not go. You know, maybe
Yes.
it may run and it may not run.
Shout out to Bruce for the picture of Barry, which is on the thumbnail and was on yesterday's thumbnail of Barry in the bikini. Yes, I fucking love it.
We fixed that wire that we were having trouble with, constantly having to hook up. And what I did was
We need to put some ringworm in that photo. Phenomenal. Yes, phenomenal.
And then I ran that out to the ignition and into the battery. So what we'll do from now on in the Omega is we'll just flip the switch right here.
Yep, here we go.
And that'll give
Toggle
us the
switch
ignition,
Barry.
give us the power for spark. We'll flip that
Oh,
on,
look at the ringworm.
and then when we want to
Ringworm.
we'll kill it.
Ringworm.
And so yeah, that's
Oh, that's fucking
that's
gross.
Of course, we got
Oh, he's gonna show it again.
looks like some more.
Guys, I don't know. Oh my god, look at the white. See how it gets all white and shit and then flared? Oh,
The radio
nasty.
had in it, and somebody had made this radio to lead. They put a piece of tin right there,
I wonder who did that.
and we're gonna have to fix that. We're gonna pop that out. See if
Oh,
it's
yeah.
got a knob.
Who spray painted the inside of the car black?
So we're gonna probably put a CD player in there. Put some speakers in the back.
Yo,
I don't know
yo,
if there's speakers in there.
yo.
But yeah, I mean, this is the
Mach
Omega.
1.
A lot of people don't think it's a true muscle car. They don't.
It's
consider it a
phenomenal.
muscle car. But this is a '73 Olds Omega, and make no mistake, this is a muscle car.
Here it is.
You know, these cars came out, they had the 455 Buick engines in them, the 350s in them. I'm not sure if they put the 403 in them or not, probably not. I don't think the 403 came out until like 70, probably, what was it, 76, 77, I'm not sure, I have to do some research on that. But this car is the real deal. We love the Omega. And like I said, we call it the Omega. We love the Omega. And it's the real deal. Of course, this car, everyone knows that car is a muscle car. I mean, that's a 70 Plymouth Roadrunner, and it's more accepted than the X Body, and I just think that's wrong because I mean it's got some cool lines to it. That's a muscle car. The Duster, it's a muscle car. The Charger, the Skylark down there, those are all muscle cars. And I have a lot of them here. I have the Mustangs over here. The Mach
Yeah, guys, that's the video we started out with, was Barry and his SEMA builds.
They're the red Mach 1.
Phenomenal.
Fastback yellow and black. Well, it's mostly black now except for one quarter.
Toby
Painted
Haliki.
to look like I think it was painted to look like the original yellow Mustang. And it gone in 60 seconds. They called it Eleanor. The original Mustang was Eleanor. 1974 movie, gone in 60 seconds. With H.B. Haliki was basically he was kind of like myself. He
Oh, yeah.
shot it, had somebody working the camera. He basically, filmed it, did all the stunts just like I do. Did all the driving just like I do. Crashed the cars just like I do. And he was a gorilla maker just like me.
What's a gorilla maker?
In a sense, he basically stonewalled that whole movie. He got that into the movie houses and became famous. H.B. Haliki. His real name was Henry, and so he was a special man. And he made 4 movies. It was Gone in 60 Seconds. There was Deadline Auto Theft. There was Junkman. And then he had another one, and that's the one that ended his life. Ended making a Gone in 60 Seconds 2. He was making that movie, and unfortunately, he was killed in the making of that movie. He had a fascination with tow trucks, and I do too. But I know the power of these trucks, and I know what they can do. And what he was doing was he was using these tow trucks to do some stunts work. And anytime you implicate something that's powerful like that, you better get back, and you better have a hard hat. You better have something over top of your head and be under something. And what he was doing was he was using the trucks to pull over a water tower. And I guess they had cut
Little
some
Jim.
had the thing ready to fall. And he wrecked
Jimmy.
into a big tractor trailer, big semi. And I've seen all the documentation and watched all the films. And this thing
I
came
seen
over
all the
prematurely, and it was
documentation.
supposed to fall when the semi hit it, be a big spectacular, thing. And unfortunately, when
I was looking last night. I had noticed that there was a picture of, like a PlayStation 1, but there was no videos. All the videos and everything. Now it's all gone? No shit.
it did come down, it come down prematurely. Like I said, it wasn't supposed to come down when it came down. It came down.
Try again, Richie.
And one of the cables, I don't know if it was from the truck or from the actual.
Rich, it doesn't matter what you name your channel, okay? We'll find you. We're always going to find you.
Water tower came, I guess, and somehow spawned and I guess probably snapped and hit a pole and wrapped around a pole, and it was so powerful, the shock with this cable, that the pole actually fell. And when it fell, it came down and hit Henry, which his nickname was Toby. It hit him and hit him in the head, I guess, and killed him instantly on the set. And he was dead instantly.
Dead
And,
instantly.
one of the gorilla movie makers of all time. Who knows what would have been if he hadn't, been killed on the set that day. Who knows, where things would have went,
Watch when that fucking
But we're gonna
cable
go over, we're gonna
snaps
check
on
out
you,
the
bitch boy.
MOC, because we ran an extension cord over there, the new MOC, and we're gonna check it out and see what it's like today. We swept it out, we cleaned it up, and we're gonna hop on the quad here and go for a ride.
Hey, Melinda, good to see you.
Right here.
Prayers
So
for
we're gonna
Mom.
Take it for a little ride around the parking lot here. I can get the key to put in the hole. There we go. mean, kind of hard to try to operate when it's cold.
That sucks, Melinda. I'm sorry to hear that.
Beautiful day out here. It's a Tuesday. The 17th, yeah, today's Tuesday the 17th, September 17th. It's my sister's birthday. Happy
Prayers
birthday
for
to
Mom.
my sister's birthday today. Mine's coming up here. I'll have a birthday on the 22nd, and we'll do another video on that day. You know, it's my birthday. So. We just love the quad. We love going where we're out on the property. There's our John Deere. We love that John Deere. That does all our grass cut. Gotta keep reaching down, messing with the show. The carburetor needs, I think needs a little bit of work. There's our going mud video. That's the green monster right there. Just drove by. There's the new MOC right there. That's the new Fleetwood. There's the spare tire now off the back, and it's on here. So we got those two tires changed.
Can't wait to see you guys.
Aw, fuck my tits.
Christmas Eve. Good question. I'll find my own way home to my girls. Yeah, me too. None of us have sons. Do you think that's genetic?
Your home for your next
14
chapter
to
of
19.
Campus needs community. With 60 plus clubs and organizations, 19 Division II sports teams, and professors who know you by name. There's always someone in your corner. And whether you're a leader, a problem solver, or a creator, SB2's 70 plus career focused majors can help you reach your goals. Apply for free today.
All aboard, Mother says, and down the hill they fly. They race across the frozen pond. She sure.
Okay. And yeah, there we go. We put the spare on the inside, and I fixed one of the two that came off of it. And now this is the MOC.
I know, I hate ads too.
This is the new MOC all spruced up, and it looks so much better in here. It's been swept, it's been wiped down. Yeah.
Happy to see you, Melinda. Like I said, we're gonna keep Mom in prayers.
The Nissan, the Ultima, we brought the seat cushions out of it, and we cleaned it up in here some. And you can see now the double bunk bed's been all swept up in there, cleaned up, and it looks 100% better, than it did. Just cleaning it up.
Yeah, of course there's no video. No problem, Melinda.
It's got a huge refrigerator in it, and it's very clean. I'm surprised that it was as clean as it was. But up here, it's missing a door right here, and I think what I'm going to do is it seemed like it's a perfect place to put a microwave. So I'm going to clean this out right here. This is some leftover wood I found. I didn't want to throw it away. All these wires here are all cut, and you can see the brand new butt connectors here. Actually, they're yellow connectors. And I put all the wiring back together. And yeah, it's coming together. My son locked it all up. And so it's a little bit warm in here. So we're gonna have to open all the windows up, try to air this beast out. It's got the 440 that I was talking about in it, and we're gonna showcase that too today. The 440. And we just love so much. Yeah, that's a nice little piece. We're gonna have that one. Another one for the shop vac. And of course, we got the big Craftsman shop vac. Bought that shop vac from a friend by the name of Cliff Edwards. He sold us this Craftsman shop vac. It's got a 5.0 horsepower rating, 12 gallon. And in this one here, I got a small little hand up mini shop vac. And we like that little shop vac. We really do. But we're going to show the 440. And of course, you know how we swept it up in here. We haven't swept underneath here yet. And done any cleaning, you know, underneath the engine cover. So yeah, that's next. Somehow you're supposed to be able to open this thing, and it looks like it's going to take more than what I have here. So let's put the camera here. Excuse me, I'm sorry, my hand, please.
Oh, sorry about my hands.
Right there. And let's see if I can. There we go. And there we go. Got her off. Okay. There we go. Now we can look and see here. Check out this 440 that we got right here. And there we go. I get that air clean out of the way. Now we can take a good look at what we got here.
Thermal quads.
And there we go. There's the 440.
Energy and scratch off early.
Or the carburetor. They robbed the carburetor off of it. So luckily I got an extra thermo quad for it.
Nope, lost.
And I'm gonna do that, put that in there.
I was down there early this morning.
I'm gonna do a little shopping here right there underneath.
Oh, 5 a.m.
It looks like it needs some sweeping. And I don't know what that, oh, that's the dipstick, isn't it? Yeah, that's the dipstick. Huh. That's the dipstick tube.
Huh.
I imagine it could be the, yeah, that's the dipstick tube. That's for the engine. There we go. Put that back together.
I like it when he puts his head down and all the drool in his mouth runs to the front of his fucking, his gibs.
But this had air conditioning on it. I see belts on it now and the air conditioner.
Yes, I got a lot to do. I've been very busy. Very, very
The
busy.
clutch is locked up on it. It don't turn. So yeah, the air conditioner's not gonna work.
The behind the scenes shit that you guys don't see.
It's gonna have to have compressor.
Barry needs a
There's
bib.
a lot of remnants of lines. It's all over the
Listen
engine.
to it.
So dude, there was a lot of rat droppings.
You can
inside,
hear it hitting his
mouse droppings inside this thing. Quite a
painstaking.
bit there. But that's the 440 that we just love so much around here that we got. That's another big block to our, you know, portfolio of automobile engines, which is actually a truck engine. You know, it's the 440 made for a truck. Which you know, we like them. We don't care if it's a truck or a car. It's a big block. We'll take it as a win. And so, yeah, we're gonna put a carburetor on it. We're gonna work on it a little bit. It's got a CV right there that we really like, and yeah, we're gonna have to see if that works. It's probably gonna need a fuse, gonna need some work.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's glorious.
Now, cleaned up, looking, you know, looking good. We really like the new MOC we have, our new motorhome.
There you go. Open all the windows up so every fucking bug in the world gets in there. There you go, Jim.
We get them at the local dollar store for $5. And I need one there. It looks like we're gonna need one there because we don't have any shades in here hardly at all. We only got one shade I could find in the whole motorhome, and that's for this one right here. That's the only sunshade I see right there. So it's the only blind that we have. And does it work? Yeah, it barely works. It's kind of a hampering to make it operate. But I could probably make that work if I really try. My son locked all the windows. Yeah, I'm gonna open the windows up, air this thing out, you know, get some airflow through in here. Cause it's awful hot today. It's supposed to be another 90-degree day. Probably only a couple more days like this for this month. And then we'll be out of this 90-degree weather. And it's gonna be much welcome around here. Can't wait till the 90-degree weather, by the way. But yeah, she's actually pretty clean. I don't think I cleaned up in there, but yeah, you know, it's a nice motorhome. It really is. Well, I guess that's the place you hang your keys at right there. That's kind of a neat little. I kind of like that. Now I didn't notice that until now. Wow, you know, you never know when you go back and look at something again. You know, and you notice little different things that you know you didn't notice the first time when you first purchased it. You know, my son bought this for me, and originally we
Of course he did.
440 out, and we were going to put this 440 down in his Charger. He's got a '66 Charger. Well, I have to have a 3-degree that's in a Challenger that's coming out. And we're not going to use that 3-degree that's in that Challenger. We're going to put a small block in it. And so we were going to, pull this 440 out and put it in his Charger. Well, after we purchased it, I explained to him that, it'd be a shame, to take this 30-foot motorhome. I believe we could count it from bumper to bumper, so she'd be 30 foot. It'd be a shame to take this 30-foot motorhome and just mothball it and rip it apart.
It'd just be a shame, guys, to mothball it and just rip it apart. All right, gentlemen, we're going to get going. I got a bunch of shit I got to get done this morning. I hope you guys all have a great Friday. Hey, Rich, come on. Come out from underneath the blanket. Make a video. Get involved. And we will catch you guys later on. TCB, baby, and we out. Yo, yo, yo. Later.